Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ox Talks. Thanks for watching the show. Please like the videos for me. Hit that thumbs up button. Please feel free to leave your comments and engage. I do appreciate the comments, review them, and do my best to respond. Please share the videos with people as far and wide as you can. If you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate you guys hitting that subscribe button for me while we grow this community. Another disturbing story to share with you that I just saw released from the Zero Hedge about 2 hours ago. And on the heels of people reeling from Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton in Florida and the damage that was done also in North Carolina and Tennessee and parts of this country, we now are told that the SBA's disaster loan program has run out of money. Says the Small Business Administration, the SBA Disaster Assistance Program, loan program, is out of money. After Hurricanes Helene and Milton struck parts of the United States, the agency has announced. In an October 15th press release, the SBA said funds for the program have been exhausted following increased demand from disaster survivors in the wake of multiple extreme weather events, including the two hurricanes that made landfall in September and October. It says the agency will therefore be pausing new loan offers for its direct low-interest long-term loans to disaster survivors. The SBA encourages individuals, it says, and small businesses to continue applying for loans, citing assurances from congressional leaders that additional funding will be provided once they return to Capitol Hill in November. So evidently they are on break. There will be no additional funding allocated apparently for the next 2+ weeks while people are reeling from those disasters and trying to piece their lives back together and their businesses and their homes. And while I guess Congress is on break, providing assurances that there will be funds made available sometime in November. The agency's loan application portal will also remain open while its disaster centers and in-person staff will continue to be deployed across the country, the press release said. The agency will continue to accept new applications and ready borrowers to get the disaster loan offers as soon as possible. Again, once Congress appropriates the funds. Guys, comment below. Do you think that this has the potential of becoming a political hot potato? Again, I'm not going to weigh in on that. I'd love to hear your input and your comments. But, you know, we have an election coming up here in just a couple of weeks as well, 2.5 weeks, something like that. And what are these people going to do in the meantime that are relying on the funding for these SBA loans for disaster relief? Additionally, the SBA noted it may continue to make a small number of new loan offers during this time using funds made available through loan cancellations and similar actions. So meaning people that rejected certain amounts of loan proceeds, they could transfer it maybe a little bit to new loan applicants. Wasn't it just about a week or so ago that we were told and learned that FEMA was out of money and that FEMA did not have the ability to support the victims at that point? I believe it was from Helene. So again, comment below. This is unbelievable. And again, these are disasters, but this is not countrywide. This has not affected a very small percentage of the states in this country. What happens when something major happens that affects the entire country? Or you have a bunch of events happening simultaneously, hurricanes on the East Coast, earthquakes on the West Coast. Maybe you have a grid down situation that affects, most of the United States or a large swath of it. What's going to happen then? You guys are getting the picture. The government is totally unprepared, apparently, to address these issues. It says the SBA was created in 1953 and offers low-interest loans to businesses, homeowners, renters, and private nonprofit organizations to help them recover from federally declared disasters. It says through its loan programs, homeowners can receive up to $500,000 to replace or repair their primary residence, while businesses and private nonprofit organizations can get up to $2 million to cover disaster-related physical damage and economic injuries that aren't fully covered by their insurance. And all I can say to interlineate here is not right now. They can't. The $500,000 homeowner loans and the $2 million business loans have dried up, at least in the foreseeable future. In a statement, SBA Administrator Isabel Casillas Guzman stressed the importance of getting swift financial relief to communities, noting it helps in both recovery efforts and stabilizing local economies. She says, while we await Congress to provide much needed funding, we strongly encourage eligible businesses and households to apply for SBA disaster loans, according to Guzman. SBA will continue to support homeowners, renters, businesses, and the nonprofits in processing their applications to ensure they receive assistance quickly once the funds have been replenished. The latest announcement from SBA comes after President Biden warned lawmakers this month that the agency's disaster loan program was set to run out of funding in a matter of weeks, and well before Congress plans to reconvene in November. And again, I question its rhetorical nature. Why don't we have these funds allocated ahead of time? Why are we not planning for weather events and natural disasters and things that we know are going to happen? Why are we always playing from behind, and now we have to rely on, number one, we have to wait 2 or 3 weeks for these people that need the money now, and we also have to rely then on Congress to appropriate the funds. Biden urged lawmakers to act immediately to replenish the disaster loan program, although he stopped short of stating exactly how much money the program needs. It comes amid, and again, that's where this has the potential of becoming a political hot potato, right? Because SBA is going to make a certain request, and then it's going to get kicked around with congressional leaders to determine how much to allocate. Meanwhile, the victims from those storms continue to suffer. It comes amid recovery efforts from Hurricanes Helene and Milton, the latter of which Biden has said caused around $50 billion worth of damage. In its latest press release, the SBA said it has received around 37,000 applications from those impacted by Helene and has made over 700 Helene loan offers totaling about $48 million. So as is for Milton, the agency has received over 12,000 applications. So it's received, between Milton and Helene, it's received just shy of 50,000 loan applications. According to this article, it has approved 700. It doesn't say whether any have been approved so far for Milton victims. Importantly, despite this funding lapse, borrowers who already have a loan offer will continue to receive disbursements, and borrowers who already have existing loans may continue with servicing actions and loan modifications. But again, according to what I'm reading this article, no new loan applications will be funded. They might be approved, but there will be no funds coming in. All right, I'll leave it there with that topic today. It's another head scratcher from where I'm sitting. Of course, we can all Monday morning quarterback these things, but it appears to be another failure, okay, on another level. And you have to ask yourself the question, is anybody going to come to save you if a disaster strikes in your area? Okay, I'll let you guys answer that question. Feel free to comment. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Again, appreciate all of you. Talk to you soon. Bye.